Before we begin, I want to thank the Bush family for their dedication to Points of Light. For 34 years, you've inspired people to give back, to make a difference, to care for each other. That spirit represents the very best of America. And I want to also add, last night I had a chance to have dinner with the group that you just heard from, and it's really, really remarkable to hear their stories, their personal stories, and more importantly, their passion for what they do. That's what this is all about. So again, my name is Rosie Rios, and I serve as the chair of the United States Semi-Quincentennial Commission, also known as America250. America250 is congressionally created. It's a nonpartisan organization, and we are charged with commemorating our nation on the 250th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. We are developing large-scale, high-impact programs and working with national organizations like the Daughters of the American Revolution and the National Congress of American Indians, as well as community groups all across the country. In Washington, the America250 Congressional Caucus is shaping up to be one of the largest on Capitol Hill, with, ready for this, over 160 members to date. And the beauty of that is when you look at the membership, it's almost exactly half Democrat, half Republican. We couldn't be more excited. But today, I have two exciting announcements. First, I am proud to announce that Points of Light, as a national resource partner of America250, is an opportunity for the organization to help us engage volunteers and activate service efforts in new and exciting ways. So no one is happier than I am that Points of Light is officially our national resource partner. And finally, you're going to be the first to hear, I'm excited to share America Gives with all of you. A service-focused initiative by America250. This is a monumental effort. It is an opportunity to reflect on the past, to honor the contributions of all Americans, and to envision the future we want to create for this nation, and it starts right here. At times, as you know, solutions to the problems that you're working on, poverty, hunger, housing, and more, can feel impossibly far away. We know that coming together to lead change is our best shot, and that's the theme of this conference, an inspiration for the work we're doing at America250. For decades, President H.W. Bush spoke about 1,000 points of light, the bright lights of positive change that organizations bring about every day, and organizations like Theater Under the Stars, which gives students with disabilities the chance to perform in the spotlight right here in Houston. There are 1,000 points of light, and there are millions of ways to serve. Whether it is through public service, investing in social impact, or civic engagement, each of you embody that every day. When it comes to giving back, Americans are blessed with bottomless ingenuity, and service is woven into the fabric of this country. Those are the values on which we were founded on, and those are the values on which we're going to continue moving forward. We see it year after year, generation after generation, Americans investing time to serve in their communities. Our businesses partnering with volunteer organizations to maximize the impact for greater good. Our representative government extending support to nations in need. That's America at its best, and that's the nation we want to celebrate. And that's why we're all here at this conference. We've all been called to service in our own ways. I myself found myself called to service in the federal government decades into a life with 2 kids and a career in finance. But I followed my head and my heart, and in the fall of 2008, I joined Barack Obama's presidential transition team with the U.S. Treasury. It was the height of the financial crisis. Of course, we all never forgot that. The American economy had fallen into one of the biggest spirals in history. Parents and guardians lost jobs and livelihoods. Businesses were shuttered, and families were upended. Our team worked day and night, sorting through endless mountains of documents. But over the next several years, I saw how those efforts helped people get back on their feet and help communities not only recover, but thrive. Choosing service was one of the best choices I ever made, and the choice led me to my commitment to America250 today. Commemorating America's 250th anniversary also means honoring the people who volunteer to serve. Often, they do so in the wake of tragedy. Later this year, we'll remember the attacks on September 11th and the tragedy of lives lost. We will also remember America's culture of volunteerism and how thousands of volunteers rushed to Ground Zero and the Pentagon, ready to help in the relief efforts, and how thousands more raised their hands to enlist in the military. The story of America that we're telling is, in many ways, the story of those who have chosen to serve. Those who continually show up, give back, and expect nothing in return, building up our country in millions of different ways, both small and large. But America250 isn't just about commemorating what we've done in the past. It's about service happening today, and it is also as much about the future as it is about our history. Right here in Texas, communities are suffering unprecedented damage from catastrophic storms. Businesses and nonprofits are working hand in hand to provide much-needed aid. And in Temple, which was severely damaged by storms, a company called Texas Vets, Trees, and Milling is partnering with 8 Days of Hope, a disaster relief organization. Together, they're removing fallen trees, cleaning up the damage, and providing aid to hard-hit residents. It's partnership, animated by the spirit of service. It's the very best of who we are as a nation. Many of those with us today are doing similar work. When homes are destroyed, you're the ones offering shelter. When food becomes scarce, you're the ones showing up with a hot meal. And when people need a helping hand to rebuild their lives, you're the ones who offer it. Thank you again for everything that you do. And as we write America's next chapter, America250 is an opportunity to think about all the ways we'll continue to give, how we'll make these amazing acts of service and those incredible partnerships a national endeavor for the eyes of the world to see. That's why I'm excited to announce the development of America250's next major effort, America Gives, an initiative to make 2026 the largest year of service in America's history. We are very proud to work with organizations like AmeriCorps, Peace Corps, and Points of Light as part of this initiative. And I want to thank their organizational leaders, including Michael D. Smith, Carol Spahn, and Jennifer Sarangelo, for their guidance in helping to make this vision a reality. As partners, these organizations will help us engage charitable organizations, reach volunteers, and discover untapped ways to support each other. But we cannot do that without the help of organizations like yours that are right now creating positive change all over the world. So join us. We want each of your organizations to be involved with America Gives. We have postcards out that direct you to our website where you can express interest in this initiative. And we invite you to visit us on social media. Together, we can usher in a whole new era of civic engagement. Back at America250's very first meeting, we developed the concept of America Gives. In fact, it literally came to me in the middle of the night, because we understand the centrality of service to the founding of this country and to its future. Now, at this incredible conference, alongside America250's newest national resource partner, Points of Light, we're absolutely thrilled to roll out its development in front of so many leaders. So there are some who might say that our politically divided times make an initiative like America Gives too ambitious. Well, I think they make it necessary. We all want a better America, and service is a powerful way to unite us all. And that is what America250 is all about. Your acts of service, raising your hands, volunteering, fundraising, creating new organizations and partnerships for good, all of that is building a better America. So keep driving real and sustained change for your communities and for each other. And together, we'll continue to build service into America's culture for years to come. Thank you.